Bloxburg is free. I didn't even know that. I've been gone for a few months and Bloxburg is now free. I didn't expect this day to happen. I knew it would come soon, but I didn't realize this soon. So, considering it's free and there'll be a load of people coming to join Bloxburg and they will have no idea what they're doing, apart from the really long tutorial when you join Bloxburg as a free member. Some things might be quite confusing. So in this video, I'm just going to go over a few basics and explain different things, like explain Bloxburg skills, explain the different jobs that you can have, explain the game passes, and just like how to use certain stuff to ensure that you have the best experience while playing Bloxburg. So if you are new to Bloxburg and you would like to see how to basically play it well, if that's the right words, then continue watching this video and you shall find out. So I'm going to be explaining the different skills that you can have. For example, so we've got all of these skills in the bottom right corner, starting with athletic, then we've got cooking, intelligence, gaming, music, writing, gardening, painting, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to basically just go through all the skills and explain what they do. So with the athletic skill, when you've reached the top level, you can achieve this amazing sauna, which is a really cool aspect of the game. So you can go to the gym in the town centre and do loads of different skills such as weightlifting, yoga, running, cycling, and these basically increase the level of your skill. So if you can just go AFK or you can just do whatever while you want to do. What are these poses, man? Oh my god. Just do whatever you want and it will increase your skill, and then you can eventually reach that trophy and get the free sauna. I mean, it's pretty simple to get the skill up. It's quite common sense, really. So with the cooking skill, you obviously, with the level, the higher your level, the more foods you can unlock. So obviously I've got quite a lot of foods unlocked here, but the ones at the very bottom, steak and lobster, I haven't unlocked because I'm not level 9. So to increase your cooking level, you just basically have to cook food. So I'll cook a lasagna and I'll just show you guys how to cook food. You basically have to just tap along and interrupt. So you tap, and then like if it comes up with a letter, you can press the letter on your keyboard or tap it on your screen, and it basically just means you're cooking. It's that simple. When the light on the cooker turns green, that means that the cooking is over. And as you do this, gradually your skill will increase, and basically you'll just get a higher level, and you can level up and make more food. Then I'm going to show you what to briefly do with some of the other skills, such as intelligence, gaming, gardening. There's basically a variety of skills that you need to use, and gardening is very important as well, as that helps you unlock different trees that you can add to your houses and everything. I'm now going to be going through all the different jobs and which job is best and which job is worst, kind of, for basically earning money. So obviously you've got the delivery person, fast food worker, seller, mechanic, all of them. I'll show them all in a minute. But basically just a load of jobs, and I'm going to basically just, say which is the best. I'm starting at Pizza Planet because I personally feel the delivery is the best job. It used to be the fast food worker, but I feel like now it's delivery again. I don't know why, but anyways, so first you grab your pizza. I just failed to do that. Oh yeah, and by the way, to start your shift, you either walk into the building or you can teleport to work like this, if you're on your plot and you're far away from the town center. So anyways, to start your shift, you basically just grab a pizza and go on the motorbike. You can press E and basically just follow the yellow arrow until you reach the person to give the pizza to, and then you can either carry on driving and press E, or stop and press give, and then you have a little bit of money. As you'll see, the cash will come through, and as you work, you get more money the more pizzas you deliver, if that makes sense. So the first pizza you won't get a lot, and then it will increase the more you do, which is quite cool. I quite like that. And we're going to move on to the fast food worker job now. So yeah. So with the fast food worker job, obviously this is Bloxy Burgers. It had a massive revamp. It's quite new still, to be fair. And originally the job gave you so much money. It was unbelievable how much money you got from that job. But I feel like it has been not patched, because there was nothing wrong with it, but in a way you don't get as much money when you work in it, but it's still a fun job because it's very interactive. I'm just going to show you a few of the like sections, but not all of it, because there are loads of videos on YouTube on how to actually do this job. So as you can see, it's called a fast food worker if you're trying to look for it. I'll basically just, I think I'll show you how to cook the burgers. Actually, I'll stock first. So if things need restocking, you just take a box and take it to the area where it needs restocking. It's quite straightforward. Cooking burgers, drag a burger on, then you wait for the timer to finish, and then you'll take it off the grill once it's done in now. I was going to say in a second. But yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail with this job, but it earns you a good amount of money, and it's probably like either on par with delivery worker or like second or first. It depends on what you prefer to do, to be honest. But I personally like this one, and I feel like them two are the main ones that you should do if you want to earn lots of money on Bloxburg. Now I'm just going to go through all the rest of the jobs and just show a snippet of each job so you can kind of get an impression of what they're all like, so you can also make your personal decision yourself, and they're just the two that I recommend the most. So I'm now going to be explaining the different types of game passes you can get and explain which ones are the best ones to get if you're starting off as a Bloxburger. So as you can see, we've got the Premium, the Marvellous Mood, Advanced Placing, Excellent Employee, Basement, Transform Plus, Large Plot and Multiple Floors. And we're going to start this little section of the video off with the Premium Game Pass. One thing the Premium Game Pass allows you to have is a little red premium sign where your name is, so if every time you type in the chat it will come up with that sign. Another thing the Premium Game Pass allows you to have is it allows you to pick where you want your plot. So if you go and play here, you have the Bloxy Acres section with 3 plots there, and then you've got the Riverside, and you can basically pick the location of your plot, which is really handy if you want to like spawn in next to your friends. The next game pass is the Marvellous Moods game pass, which basically keeps your moods boosted for a longer amount of time. For example, when boosting your moods, obviously the bed helps you boost your energy. Hold on, let me go back to it, there it is. And then the shower helps you boost your hygiene. This isn't to do with the game pass, this is just general knowledge. And then watching TV will boost your fun. I don't know why it wouldn't let me out of the shower then. Watching TV will help boost your fun, and then obviously hunger is just eating. It's just eating. If your avatar is hungry, you have to feed it. So you can just go to your fridge, take a quick meal, or just go in the contents of your fridge if you have any food that you've cooked and eat it. And basically the Marvellous Moods just helps keep all their moods boosted, so when they reach their full like capacity, the moods, it just keeps them boosted for a longer amount of time, which is really, really handy. The next game pass is the Larger Plot game pass, which we'll just explain now, and it basically just expands your plot size. So as you can see while going across with my cursor, this is the normal plot size, that little white line, and then the larger plot size is this edge one, which is massive. It adds a massive chunk onto your plot, which is extremely handy for, say, if you want to build like a water park, a theme park, a city, a village, just anything big. It's really handy because it gives you lots of extra space, especially for like nature and stuff in your houses. The Excellent Employee Game Pass basically just allows you to earn more money than others. It's quite handy for if you want to build big plots and you need lots of money. Then we have the Basement Game Pass, which I will quickly explain now. Personally, I'd say the Game Pass is probably one of the most complicated ones. So you just want to go into build and then onto basements and place basically a hole in the ground of where you want your basement to be. Then obviously change your floors, and then you can add walls obviously to make it. Oh, that did not place well. Oh, and again. Oh my gosh, there we go. I can't do this, oh my gosh. Okay, place the walls, and then obviously you can paint them whatever colour you want. If you want like a garage down there, I don't know, a cinema room, like a pool table room, just anything. Then you can add floor, but I would do manual placement, because then you can do like different colours of the floor, or like you can, it's just kind of easier, especially if there's a curve in the room. Manual placement will like fix the curve better. But yeah, that's basically basements. It's that straightforward. Then you can place floor above and just colour it the same colour as the floor on top. So for example, camo grass for this scenario, and you don't even know the basement's there. It's great. It's a great way to have like secret rooms in your builds, or just like really cool stuff that you can add in the basement, or just stuff for your role plays. For example, like, I don't know, cinemas, like I said before. Yeah. Moving on, we have the Transform Plus tool, which scares a lot of people. It is not as scary as you think. So you have a basic shape, okay? And then you go on the 3 little dots and press the little transform tool button. And it will come up with this. So it seems confusing. You can move it up and down, you can move it side to side, front to back. Then the green will swivel it round. The red will just turn it upside down, twist it, and then the blue will also twist it. It's just a great way of like, if you want to add like edges into a house on like the ceiling, it's just a great way of using different basic shapes and like moving them, so you don't have to like, because you used to have to do this glitch, and obviously it still works, like it was a great way, but it's just so much easier using the transform tool, and when you get the hand of it, it really improves your build by a lot. Then penultimately, we have the advanced placement, which is, in my opinion, one of the most important game passes. So, with the advanced placement tool, you're going to have to go to the little advanced placement button. So I'm going to show you what it's like without advanced placement. So, for example, if I get a chair, just the first thing that came to my head, I don't know why, pop it by the pillar, you see it doesn't go in the pillar or like go right leaning against it. There's like a gap. And that can be very frustrating when building houses, and especially if you want to put pillars in the wall to add like more texture to the walls or anything, which is why I think it's very important. You see how now it's like, now the advanced placement's on, you can actually put it in like inside the pillar, which is really handy. Same with if you want to get 2 pillars inside each other to make like a wall as well. It's just handy, whereas without advanced placement you can't do that, which is why I think it's so important to have it. And last but not least, we have the multiple floors game pass, which is, in my opinion, the most important. So before I show you how to use it, we're going to ignore the monstrosity I'm about to build. It's just to show the layers of the floors. So you're going to want to change the level, and as you can see, you can go up to like 5 floors, which is really handy when you're building like big tall houses or like big city blocks. So you place your first floor as you would. I'm just doing a basic box just to show you in a quick way. And then your second floor, yeah, oh. And then, sorry, I don't know what that was. And then the third floor, let's add a little bit of an edge to it. Why not? I'm not going to paint this, decorate it or anything. This is just to show layers. But as you can see, like, you can use multiple floors, because obviously when you start out in Bloxburg, it only gives you the option to have a bungalow. You have to buy multiple floors, which is kind of frustrating, but oh well. And you can also cover the little holes, like I just did with the balcony, with flooring on the manual placement. And yeah, and then you've also got roofs. You can't forget your roof. My favourite is personally the gable roof, which I'm about to use now, and also with that manual placement as well to get the best shape you can possible for it. And yeah, it's just like, bungalows are really nice. I've built loads of bungalows before, really nice as starter houses as well, but sometimes it's a little bit more fun to just go into like 3-story, 2-story houses, and you can like build so much more with it, like city blocks, mansions, like you name it, you could probably build it with multiple floors. So that's why I personally feel it's like the most important. So that is some basic information, just the real basics to Bloxburg. And if you have any other questions or want a part 2 with a little bit more complex stuff, or like how to build, like just genuinely a tutorial on just how to build a house, because it's hard when you first start out to figure everything out. So if you want any more tutorials, then please, or just information, please let me know in the comments below, and I will make a video on anything you want to do with Bloxburg. And if you have any suggestions for future builds, or any, like I say, tutorials like a starter house, or like starter bedrooms, kitchens, living rooms, bathrooms, so and so, then please let me know in the comments, and I will build for you guys, and I'll make it a tutorial. I'll make it as simple as possible so it's easy to follow along for everyone. And make sure you join my Discord server here, because I may be hosting competitions soon, such as build battles or just events in general. And yeah, I hope you have a good day everyone, and goodbye.